keep aggressive mode's hopes of progressing this tournament alive. So keep calm and carry on. Game is 5K in the hole for aggressive mode, and NIGMA has played a pretty flawless game so far in game number 3.
Orania has recovered a little bit on this Void Spirit. Not great yet, but he's got some levels at least. And perhaps they can make some moves together, but it's very difficult. I think you're just, at this point, you're just satisfied with whatever you can get on the map, and you're waiting for the Alchemist to hit his timing.
Both jungles are being claimed by NIGMA, it feels like. Like Chen and DH are just in this bottom jungle, the top one's being claimed by Mind Control. Like usually you at least keep control of one of your two jungles, and aggressive mode can't get either for the Alchemist. Still getting some good farm, but nowhere near what he'd hoped to.
They pretty much realize that in a 5v5 engagement, they have no chance. They have to stack everything.
They're going to be stacking the Omni mid, who has no protection for the static link of the Razor. Alchemist finds himself a lane down bottom where they'll miracle out of the lane for now. His
middle tower is under attack.
Battle Fury still not completed, 14 minutes in, so...
They need a moment of brilliance. In situations such as this one for aggressive mode, as a team you have to decide to go and feed on purpose somewhere.
Yep.
You can't continuously try and defend these towers. You need to, like, let's see where Void Spirit is on the top lane. You need everyone to go there besides the Alchemist and force some rotations from NIGMA here. That literally just alleviates the pressure on the other side of the map. They just need to think out of the box a little bit here.
The Void Spirit had 2k gold. He's just completely stumped, it feels like, as far as what to go for, what to do. Buys a medallion now, so for some cheap, cost-effective items, trying to get some levels. But that moment of brilliance you're talking about, it feels like it needs to come soon.
Right now, it feels like it's too late, perhaps, even.
Actually with a pipe up already, so good magic damage block against the Radiance damage.
GH has an item flying out too. He hasn't farmed too much, but has some net worth.
Yeah, his net worth is... It's really a Chen position for it. I mean, Chen's been able to farm, play the jungle, whereas GH has been on Alchemist, who's been just following him around.
Alchemist duty indeed, yeah. Best way to put it.
4 bounty runes, I believe, for NIGMA this time around. Well, bad news is they're going to catch out the Omni in mid. See how there was the static link with chain stun from Kuro, 1 micro Chen. The Yules into Impale, just perfectly played and executed. Pick-off after pick-off, it feels like, for NIGMA right now.
Yeah, those are the moments of brilliance from Omni Knight. Sadly, they don't really give them a lot.
Well, could be in some trouble here. Yep, gets caught by the Impale. That'll be the end of his life then.
Decent attempt to lift one of the Centaurs and stun the other one with that, but too many stuns.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
At some point, it feels like Borneo needs to be intent on playing this top lane and getting farm. It feels like he needs to join up with his team, and he is doing so with the Alchemist here. They've almost got enough damage to kill off Mind Control. He's just knocked himself out of there. They're still chasing Borneo, looking for the pull.
He's dying to raid.
Yeah, he's dying to the Darkseer illusions. The Darkseer gets the kill. Does Mind Control have an out? Yeah, Skitter trying to burn him down with the Radiance. Mind Control needs to start running. Here comes the Anti-Mage in the stun. He's going to get slowed. He can't find Mind Control. It's being followed up as well. Oh no, this could be the death of the outfit. Sure as hell will be. What a play from Mind Control.
Just really, really good utilization of the wall right there. He followed the Void Spirit around with that Alchemist illusion. Then when he healed up enough with the bottle, he goes in for a couple of Iron Shell hits as well and just takes down the Void Spirit, then runs away from the Alchemist. Was using that bottle between the ticks of Radiance too, just very well played by him. And because of the fact that they have that tier 1 on the top lane, it's super easy for NIGMA to respond once they see the Darkseer is actually not only surviving but killing them.
And then instantly they can regroup back at this top lane. They've got complete map control around this hill. Blinking on Lil with the spell shield, preventing him from, well, trying to prevent him from stealing the blink. Yeah, get another catch. Same combo. Rules into Impale. They make this play. It looks like they should still get this kill. Oh, he gets away, but healing damage either way.
Yeah, you can see GH, he moves in with that Carapace to prevent him from using Purification. So the only thing that Omni Knight can do in that spot is Heavenly Grace. That's it.
Yep. Do you like the Razor going for the Ag Septic this this game as his kind of first big item?
I don't really like Aghanim's overall, but in a game such as this one, you just want to get it over with, right? Get that Aghanim, so start pushing, and that's it. You're surrounded by the Shen creeps, they can't really approach you. You have pipe. It's alright.
Miracle will lose his career. They had a Yash on it, so it's a bit annoying. Probably a good item he would have liked to have in his hands right now with how strong NIGMA is feeling. So we'll see Alchemist. I mean, he's just planning to complete furthest possible place on the map. And he's being hunted at the same time as well. He may find some more couriers here, or even get scouted by one. He sees the courier.
Got him.
Yep. Immediately getting pinged, but yeah. He's up.
Probably good for him as well that he found that courier and not the creep wave, because by the time he kills the creep wave, Razor catches up.
Yeah.
To it, so.
Go on top.
You can see that he's also running around with Radiance turned off. He understands that Nyx Assassin might be lurking, and he is.
He is, and they're pinging him. They spotted him with the observer. They know where he is. Turns it off once again. Charging forward, plasma field. Didn't actually clip him, but they're still pinging. They still know he's up here. He's going to try chomp his way through with the Quelling Blade. Some good control from Skitter. Kuro may run into him soon. And yeah, they knew his TP's on cooldown. They'll back up with the Yules. Yeah. No impel to follow that one up. Lil with a stolen stun catches out absolutely everyone. They'll get the Alchemist back to safety. Lil, bit of a troubling spot, but gets out of there. Some good defensive plays from aggressive mode, but
really well played. But at the same time, what did you gain out of it? Your Alchemist isn't farming. He tried to go out of his map. He moved 2 meters away from that tier 2 and instantly got shoved back into the face.
See the Alk net worth, and that's kind of one of those we're in trouble moments. Alk, a hero you're used to seeing almost exclusively as the #1 net worth hero in a game of Dota 2.
That's the strategy. You're playing versus the dark tier. You don't want to have a strong Alk. The next level plays.
Man, that's some high IQ Dota 2 right there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The other heroes can make up for it. Void Spirit seems to be at least a little bit back in this game with his farm, but haven't seen any plays out of Borneo. It's been purely let's just farm out my way back in this game. Has the Solar Crest completed?
It's good to cast it on Alchemist and help him out a little bit, but you can see that he's said goodbye to this game already as he's moving towards his BKB. It's not really your Void Spirit that goes for that rules into crit or crit first medallion. The Void Spirit that actually does a lot of damage. This is your Void Spirit that's just crying, please let me live, and that's it. He just tries to stay alive.
When they're in no rush this game, they're happy to just take whatever pickoff present themselves, continue farming on anti-mage. They've got the better late game, right, you'd say, on NIGMA as well?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
Run just going for a little double, actually loses the salve. I believe Nyx Assassin picking that one up, but unfortunate.
It's a true offering. You take something up and you hope they'll take that instead of your life.
Yeah. Begging for mercy, please take this offering. But not looking too hopeful. 20-5, 12k gold lead. Anti-mage, Courier back. We'll have the Manta style, and feels like NIGMA just running over the map, finding some kills. Aggressive mode's kind of playing with them a tiny bit in the sense like they're just juking around, but like you see what the Alchemist was doing, sniping Couriers, Borneas. They're being annoying, but it's like, you know, it's like that little brother where he's like, you know, he's annoying you, but you're twice his size and you can beat him up. Once you get fed up with him, you're going to beat him up.
They're cute with their plays. That's how I would put it. They're cute, but they aren't really getting a lot out of it. As Alchemist, he's farming, but so is Anti-Mage. And Anti-Mage later on is definitely in a better spot. He has that Manta Battle Fury moving towards the Basher. Alchemist should be ahead in this game. If you're playing versus an Anti-Mage, your game plan is to get that Radiance, get the AC BKB, and start pushing. Get first Rosh perhaps, start pushing. But didn't manage to do anything.
There's the TP out, but the vision is there, and they'll cancel the TP with ease. Miracle snatching the kill, perhaps not needed, but he'll happily take it, and into Rosh we go. And no matter how far the Alk gets, they can always make a replica of them as well. That's the crazy thing to me. It doesn't matter.
That's their last resort, right? Get that replica from Dark Spirit. Have Radiance from him too. It's looking rough for aggressive mode, but this is pretty much what we expected from this series overall. Aggressive mode, definitely the underdogs.
Well, we'll see if they can pull something out of the hat. It really is feeling fairly desperate. Spartan with a cheeky little shadow amulet, vibe position, vibe paper.
This is your choppy position. Yeah. Vibe. Right here with the shadow amulet. I'm done, guys.
Yep, trying to make sure he keeps getting speed. He doesn't want the abandon, you know. To the high ground we go. We has the Ag Scepter, so he's able to do some damage to the buildings with his Eye of the Storm, as well as hit that secondary target.
Lil stole the files as well.
That's I didn't know it had green cloud.
Very, very toxic.
Style point. Lil, toxic? Oh, I think you're mistaken.
Must be someone else.
Well, after the last game, NIGMA have completely flipped an on switch, because they are just making quick, easy work of aggressive mode here. To the high ground we go. Skeeter trying to front line and deal with this push, but he just sets up a carapace. There's going to be a dual slip to forward up. They do have the Heavenly Grace to back up the Alchemist to help keep him alive. But have they got any answers to this Anti-Mage? Position himself on the high ground. He's playing under the break. Building some good magic damage to him with that, but charging forward is Weeha with the static link. He's taking all of the Alchemist damage, and there's just nothing you can do to fight now. It feels like Viper just playing around the invis, right click, invis again. Trying to use that zero cooldown amulet, but doesn't really do much. Does feel like they're just going to take this Rax with ease. There's the Bell Shield on the Alch stun.
They're taking Alchemist damage, they're taking his coconut and throwing it back at him as well. He just cannot find the game right now. He needs that BKB, but he won't let him.
Spartan makes some calls. Let's go and let's try burst down this Razor. Razor gets healed up with the perfect start to back combo. They stun them all up, they blow them all up. Insta buyback from the Omega, but too late. They've lost the Alch. He does not have a buyback. Weeha beyond godlike. It's been the Weeha show this game. Absolute domination from start to finish. This mid-Razor 11-0 and 6. Nothing stands in his way as he absolutely demolished mid lane and the game.
They are 20k ahead versus an Alchemist. That's the story of this game. You don't have to play a lot more after that.
It's really more. If it wasn't an Alchemist, some other carry, it would be like a 30k plus gold lead. Mayhem happy to go diving under the tier 4s, gets the kill with the mana void, and it may be GG territory. Last flames of Rax is going to go down. Alchemist respawning, perhaps one last hurrah.
He actually called out. He had buyback before he resurrected. Okay. What does he have? Let's see.
The Club, I guess. We'll charge forward with the stun, but that is mega creeps. And Miracle not really afraid too much. The Solar Crest buffing him up with all the heals, with 10 creeps. They can just keep on pushing and not really be too afraid.
Still defending the throne, however. They don't want to. This is their elimination match, and for teams as new as this one, they're hungry for some success, but they still want to keep on playing.
Barney is going to go jumping in, trying to make this last epic count, but there's going to be another vacuum, impale, meteor hammer. NIGMA just styling at this point as Miracle gets himself a double kill. He's godlike, he's looking for some more. He's going to get the kill on Skarg as well. There's the third. Can he get himself a last minute rampage? Doesn't get the kill, so no rampage opportunity, and GG called as NIGMA will advance through to the next round, eliminating aggressive mode in a very convincing fashion. Yes, he went to 3 games, but it wasn't close.
Yeah, that second...
guys! Welcome back to my channel. This is Ivana, and for today, we're gonna do the Jojowain o Totropahin Challenge. So, marami nagre-request nito. Binabasa ko kasi yung comments niyo. Gagawin na natin yan ngayon. At kung gusto niyo malaman kung sino mga Jojowain ko, panoorin niyo to. Wow! May sound effect ka! Start na natin. So, si Monang namili ng mga lalaki. Ano to? Trip mo lang?
Oo.
Ang una nating question ay si Tony Labrusca. Sana close kami. And sobrang bait nito. So, para kami magkapatid. Actually, lahat kami sa Sino May Sala. Para kami magkakapatid na. So, ang sagwa naman jowain ko, diba? So, totropahin. Gaga ka talaga. Sinundan mo talaga ng lahat ng Kit Thompson. Kasama ko siya sa Sino May Sala. Siya yung collab team ko doon. And, buwang-buwang kasi yan sa set. Parang bata. Tsaka, kilala ko yung girlfriend niya na-meet ko ilang beses. Pag nami-meet ko kasi yung mga girlfriend ng tao, parang, ayoko maging issue ng mga break na yan. So, napaubo ka. So, si Kit Thompson, feeling ko, tropa talaga tropa kami. Alam mo, eto, sobrang funny. Kapag may mga love scenes kami o yung mga kissing scenes, tawa kami ng tawa. Hindi namin magawa ng... As in, yung director pupunta na sa amin, "Oy, magseryoso na kayo!" Kasi nga, para siyang bata Tsaka, yun na, may jowa yung tao, masaya siya. Next, Coco Martin. Alamang, jojowain. Crush ko to, okay, wala kang magagawa. Crush ko yung mukha niya. Tsaka nung sumalang ako sa probinsya, sabi ko na to sa Boy Abunda interview ko, sobrang gwapo niya mag-direct. As in, dagdag pogi points. Gwapo. Namabasa na yung kilikili ko.
By the way, ito pa ang jojowain sa Totropahin. Sa looks lang siya. Hindi sa kilala mo.
Sa looks?
Based on looks.
Paano kung may jowa sila?
Ayun. Pwede din based on that.
Based on looks and based on jowa?
Oo.
Kasi minsan, di ba, ayoko makasira ng relasyon.
Pwede naman parang tingin mo gwapo siya, pero tutropahin mo kasi may jowa.
Okay, sunod, James Reid. Well, mahilig kasi ako sa Pilipino, yung Pinoy talaga na itsura. Minsan, afam, depende sa mood ko. Mood Pinoy or yung mga Pilipino, yung typical Pilipino. So, feeling ko para kay James, cute siya, 'di ba? Cute naman talaga. Pero, totropahin. Sunod, Luis Manzano. Totropahin. Nakakatawa siyang panoorin, pero hanggang doon na lang tropa-tropa, bro. Sunod, Marco Gumabaw. Muna nawala ata yung focus.
Focus na kanya, focus mo.
No ka. Wala focus ko ulit, chika.
Alam ko.
Okay, Marco Gumabaw. So, pero hanggang doon na lang tropa-tropa, bro. Sunod. Tropa. Pero hanggang doon na. Cute siya, 'di ba? Cute naman talaga. Sunod, Luis Manzano. Totropahin. Nakakatawa siyang panoorin, pero hanggang doon na lang tropa-tropa, bro. Sunod, Marco Gumabaw. Muna nawala ata yung focus.
Focus na kanya, focus mo.
No ka. Wala focus ko ulit, chika.
Alam ko.
Okay, Marco Gumabaw. So, hindi siya yung Pinoy looking, pero ang gwapo ng mukha. Paano ka napanood niya to?
Wala natin yung crush mo siya.
Bro, crush kita. Yung pag nagsismile siya, gwapo. Tsaka yung body niya. Nakikita ko pinaghihirapan niya sa gym. Hindi katulad ko na puro lamon. Jojowain. Ang next, Danielle Padilla. Paano yun kung fan ako ng Katniel?
Hindi ko siya jowain para hindi sila mag-break.
Ganon. Totropahin ko. Pero I mean, based on the looks, gwapo naman talaga siya eh. Pero, fan ako. Paolo Avellino is Paolo Avellino. Sorry, may naalala lang ako. Naisip ko bet ko yung looks niya. Jojowain. Next is Enrique Hill. Si Enrique, medyo afam yung dating. Tsaka, dati siguro nung medyo younger ako, crush ko siya. Pero, ngayon hindi na. Kaya, totropahin ko na lang. Okay, next. Paano mo to sinama? JM De Guzman. Bigla ako naalala yung side mirror ko. Pinasag niya kasi. Basta, Pasko. May mga ipapalabas sa Coco Martin. Pero, actually, ito crush ko siya. LB. Ito crush ko siya. Ang dami kong crush, no? Actually, hindi naman kasi talaga ako. Pero, hanggang crush lang. Nagkasama kami sa movie sa Coco Martin. Ipapalabas sa Pasko. May mga ganon. So, jojowain ko siya. Gusto ko yung looks niya eh. Super, parang afam na may pagka-Pinoy na, oh, cute. Ayoko na explain pa. Basta jojowain ko siya. Monday to Sunday. Okay, next. Richard Gutierrez. So, ito, nakakatawa kasi childhood crush ko to dati. Pero, ngayon, para sa akin, medyo hindi ko na siya bet masyado. For me, personally, hindi na talaga. So, totropahin. Next is Derek Ramsey. Ito, yung chick boy to diba? Actually, based sa looks niya, hindi ko type yung mga, ganon, yung mga dirty. Hindi dirty, hindi siya dirty na tao. Pero, I mean, yung looks kasi niya, parang, hindi siya yung clean type. Parang bad boy. So, totropahin.
Hindi siya yung clean type.
Hindi. Pero, I mean, yung, alam mo yun, yung ganon. Sabi niya, nude kami football. Hindi mo nanood football. Basketball lang ako, boy. Mali ka ng yaya. Alden Richards. Gwapo siya. Gwapo naman talaga. Lalo na nung nag-lose weight siya. Itong movie niya, ano nga title? Yung movie niya bago, itong Love, Hello, Love, Goodbye. Hello, Love, Goodbye. Hello, Goodbye, Love. Basta yon yung movie niya na maganda, yung kasama niya si Catherine. Sobrang gwapo niya dun kasi nag-lose siya ng weight, tapos parang nagko-contour yung face niya. Basta naging sexy siya sa paningin ko. Jojowain. Next is Sian Lim. Hindi ko masyadong type yung mga chinito, yung super chinito na Chinese. Gusto ko talaga yung malaking mata na Pilipino. He's good looking. Pero, hindi siya yung type ko. Para sa totropahin. Gerald Anderson. Totropahin. Next question. Jay Cuenca. Hindi ko siya masyadong crush. Gusto ko yung mga Coco Martin, yung mga sweet. Sweet yung mukha. Kasi siya parang bad boy. Hindi ko na nga sinabi dirty, may comment na naman tong videographer ko. Feeling ko, actually hindi ko feeling. Jojowain. Mayak pa day. Next is Sander. Bakit? Ang layo eh. Parang, napunta na tayo kay Sanderford. Ito yung lalaki nagpagawa ng mukha na transformation. Tas yung mayabang. Ayun. Ayoko din, paano ayoko tropahin? Ayoko din jowain. Wala, acquaintance na lang, kilala ko na lang siya. Hindi na to mga artista, mga YouTubers na to. Next is Rance Kyle. Kilala ko na to eh. Parang dati, nagkaka-chat kami. Pero hindi personally. Hindi kami magkakilala personally. Pero, hindi ko siya, he's cute. He's Chinese and he looks like a baby. Mukha siyang bata para sa akin. Tutropahin. Next, Jamil. Sino? Yung love team. Tutropahin. Wala na akong masabing iba. Na may love team mo, Jamil nga eh. Sunod si Will Dasovich. Hindi talaga. Wala. Hindi ko siya bet. I watch some of his vlogs. It's amusing. It's entertaining. Pero, tutropahin. Next is Kong TV. Medyo nakakasira ka naman ng relasyon. Sinira mo agad. Si Kong TV, may jowa daw eh. Pero feeling ko kung wala siyang jowa, jojowain ko. Nakakatawa. Gusto ko yung mga taong nakakatawa na may sense of humor. Paano kung may jowa sila?
Ito si Kyo.
Totropahin. Kiano? Tingin. Gago ka naman. Tingnan, akin na yun. Pakita ko. Girl to girl.
Joke lang yan. Ginagaya niya kasi si Marga sa kanilang ginto.
Dahil hindi kami talo nito. Para kami mag-sister.
Kaya ka mabinay.
Dumadak face pa. Ano ba to? Joker ba to? Laging nakanguso, no?
Oo.
Wala lang, lahat ng picture ko hubad. Wala naman ako panlaban. Bakit ba? Hindi naman ako nag-hate. May jowa ba to? Oo. Uy, gwapo siya dito. Hanapin ko yung gwapo siya. Ano muna, pag-aaralan ko muna to. Hindi ko pa masyadong masabi. Siguro mo sa ngayon, totropahin. So that...
Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. This is Ivana. At ngayon, gagawin natin ang A Day in My Life. So, kakagising ko lang at
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team.
From the side of NIGMA, and another great hero offensively against this Faceless Void and the Enchantress. You're just gonna blow them up in some stun.
For a guy with lower IQ, you have a pretty good memory of the heroes, Kyle.
Well,
picked 2-3 years ago.
That is effectively
Absolutely
the
right.
only thing up in there, right? It's like a library. You cleared everything out except the encyclopedias. It'll be completely useless in a couple of years. But for now, we can provide some quality analysis, and I would say thus far, I am very Enigma favorite in this draft. I like the Kunkka, but it just doesn't do it for me, Sheaves. You don't have damage in the Chrono. I think you're going to get outlaned. I think you're going to get outpushed. I think you're going to get outplayed. You don't have Roche.
This Faceless Void is not going to have a game. You're playing against the Omni Knight, the Shadow Shaman with the Hexhold, the Disable, and Skyride.
Shadow Shaman, played by Miracle.
What?
10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
What's Weehaw? Is Weehaw the Skywrath?
5 seconds.
I don't know. Don't ask me difficult questions. JJ normally sends a picture, but his Wi-Fi is a little bit iffy, so he only sent the text.
Well, I'm thoroughly confused.
Please hold. I have received the picture. It is Miracle Shadow Shaman, GH on the Darkseer, Weehaw Skywrath, Kuroki on the Slardar, and that means Omni Knight is for Mind Control.
We were both completely wrong about everything.
Is Skywrath mid?
Yeah.
Okay, well that
Oh, well, there's something.
there's something, you know.
Shadow Shaman core, you like it?
I have no clue.
I've never
seen
seen it.
Hey, I will say, you want to talk about a throwback? Heroes of Newerth 2010 DreamHack Winter.
All right.
When No Tail crushed his way to a championship on the back of mid Shadow Shaman.
I don't want to talk about a throwback.
I stopped listening.
I'm just gonna throw it over to Godzilla lizZard.
Thank you, Shiver. Thank you, Lacoste, for that great panel work. And I'm here at the casting desk with lizZard. How you doing, man?
Doing great. I'm happy I don't have to talk to an ex-spawn player, so we can actually focus on the DOTA.
It's a fun game of Dota. We've got ahead of ourselves. What do you make when you see the player hero combos? The mid Skywrath, the carry Shaman. Is it going to be a carry?
I have that circus sound, you know, circus music in my head. That's usually how it goes in here, but in this particular game, even more so. What? Shadow Shaman Miracle? Are you going to be playing a support or carry? That's my question now.
Yes.
Because they can switch it up like that too. They obviously feel that aggressive mode isn't truly in their level, so they're testing some things out. Perhaps they can put Miracle on that support role a little bit. Perhaps he offended Kuro and he's like, "Your lesson, you're supporting me by those wards, sir."
The old Liquid, there was this one memorable game where he played Lion, and it was something like, wait, why is Miracle playing support Lion? And this almost reminds me of that a bit. But we'll see, like you say, is he going to be a support? The core will be hopping into the game soon. We'll see where the farm's going to go. And then we can maybe theory craft, like, how does a core Shaman play out? Miracle, stick first, he's playing as a core, it looks like, based on... Oh, is he? No, he's with Mind Control for now. He's also normally a core. I don't...
Maybe they're both punished. Mind Control, if we click on him, let's see Mind Control's item starting.
He's got
He has Quelling Blade.
This is a pup. They're fighting for They're like, who's going to do more damage? We'll see who gets the last hit.
Alright, so theory craft. Quelling Blade for Omni Knight, he's melee. It will help him out, but Shadow Shaman 75 plus 4. He equipped those 2 Fairy Fires. And he's always that safe laner that's focusing on the CSMC. Sir, might be difficult for you.
Yeah, this almost feels like a game where they don't have a carry or a core. It's like they have 5 just heroes that are going to run at aggressive mode. And that's what the kind of Dota we saw last game. They're just running at them, so maybe we'll get some more of that.
I think it was Dandy. I heard him challenge NIGMA to give them their stress,
wait,
and
look
he'll
at this.
give them his.
This is not a mid-sky.
Yeah, this is a mid Slardar.
Kuro
mid!
playing mid.
There you go. Everyone is demoted.
Ooh. Kuro says, I am the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
He's always the captain, but he is now leading this ship.
They need a pause, and I can't blame them.
Yeah.
Spartan is like, wait, what's happening?
I love it. This is the disrespect, you know. They're basically saying we can clown on you guys aggressive mode. We are not just looking to beat you and get revenge for the qualifiers. We are looking to humiliate you.
All right, you're going a bit too savage there. Like, I feel bad for the boys.
That's what, that to me is what this says. Why else do you put Kuro mid on a Slaughter of all heroes?
Yeah, their lanes are actually looking all right. The lanes shouldn't be too difficult for NIGMA, as they do have Omnight versus bad lane. Skylark is playing that off lane bad, and with Heavenly Grace from Mind Control, they shouldn't have any problems dealing with the charges of Napalm.
Yep. Seems so far so good. Miracle doing his best support impression. Meanwhile, back in mid lane, Kuro with all those rings of protection, trying to beef himself up a little bit to help him in lane. He gets the Kunkka.
So far, 8-0 on Kunkka though, and Kuro, he's around 6 CS. He's not really being dominated. Also, Slardar is pretty decent versus Kunkka. You have those charges to work with, and there aren't many melee heroes that can deal with Slardar if he's played well, but let's see how Kuro does, because I don't think he's played a lot of Slardar recently.
No, you go way back, he used to be a carry/mid player, but that is going way back. And maybe there was a tournament or two where Miracle actually stood out and Kuro played, I remember the DreamHack where he played core. Back at bottom though, there's a Shackles under the tower. They managed to get the tower off of him, and with the stick charges, Mind Control stays alive. A couple more right clicks, Miracle may get this kill. He's got an Ethershock. One more right click on the Ethershock. He should have this one. Is going to nuke him down.
And the courier.
Wow. 2 for 1. Skylark and Lil's courier.
Man, Mind Control is such a player. He baits them there with multiple layers of bait. He baits them with Heavenly Grace, then he baits them with Purification, then he baits them with the stick, then another Heavenly Grace. He bought so much time. And Miracle, he's hitting for 80 plus 4. You can't just take those hits.
Yeah, we saw it there. He almost catches Lil by surprise with his damage and gets another kill. But back at top, Weeha on the Skyreth, support Skyreth, I guess. Do we know? I don't know. No, it looks like he's last. Dark's only with 1 CS and Weeha with the 7, so it seems like he
has
a better looking safe lane core
than going for the Dream Dual Talisman's build, which is pretty standard on a core Skyreth mage.
Back at mid, Bornea is having a good time out CSing Kuro. Kuro even had a double damage rune at 2 minutes, so despite that, still a tough lane for him. Seems like GH and Weeha are going to fall back, play in the jungle. They can't really lane against this Void Enchantress anymore, it seems.
Darkseer support really doesn't offer early on, especially if you're playing with Skyreth.